rifle. Two of which are in a quick succession, and the third one is a little slower, but pretty fast comparatively, all in one round. But that is the end of their turn, and I'm not going to roll for them because I wasn't ready. But I will keep it in mind, and we'll do it in a second. Besides that, Kon, you actually get to go first. You guys are right where you are at the start of your initiative.
Quick question. Do these guys look like they have ranged weaponry?
It is all ranged. Everything.
It is all ranged.
It is all ranged currently, yes.
Alright. Speaking of range, first of all, I'm gonna move myself within range of...
Are you gonna jump off the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. You're about 20 feet over some water.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me reconsider this.
Yes. We're all currently flying. We haven't even landed with the dragon yet, which was commanded or informed to do a breath attack, and they're still gonna do it, but they have to land first. It seems.
I'm gonna... Whereabouts is the dragon looking to land, by the way?
Which one?
The dragon. Whereabouts does he plan on landing?
You're not sure. You could tell probably in the middle.
Like middle as in here, or middle as in like here?
Yeah, you can assume it'll be somewhere here. Hey, would it let me do it? Yes, there you go. Or just before that. So you weren't off with that other second mark.
I see. Alright. So I'm gonna prepare an action to the moment I'm within range to cast wait, I'm already within range.
You are.
It's 150 feet.
Yeah, you would be able to hit.
I thought that was 120. I did not expect the range to be that long. Okay.
You could hit this one and two other ones, maybe. You could hit 3, maybe. If you wait to get close, you could hit the 2 bigger ones. And they are big targets.
Bigger ones. I'm pretty sure I can hit the bigger ones.
Yeah, you're pretty close to it, huh?
If I cast a spell here, it'll be within range.
Yeah, then you may choose it there. What is the area of effect? 20-foot radius? Let me grab my 20-foot radius thing so we could verify and check. I don't know why it wasn't already here. I should know to have my 20-foot radius symbol, right? Jemal?
So it's my turn, yes?
No, not yet. I was just asking if I should have had that area of effect symbol ready. Shouldn't I, huh?
No, I don't have any more further level slots, so I can't shoot fireball, unfortunately.
But we have a Hunger of Hadar coming our way, though, so that's still pretty big. I'm gonna grab it. I'm just grabbing it right here. It's just back here. Click, copy. Probably will have to adjust.
So if you allow me to exceed my spells, against shoot fireball, I'm not going to be against it. So.
Have you had a long rest?
No, I have not had a long rest yet, so I can shoot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They should have given you a long rest. Like, how important could this thing have been? It's not like it's gonna take over the entire Underworld or something. Let me just make sure that this is 40 feet proper. I know it isn't. And I know it will be.
By the way, I don't remember exactly, but I have one more third level spell slot because I have some kind of the drone or magical ball. I don't remember.
Yes, the thing giving you armor?
Yes, and I think that I haven't used that first slot on the previous session. I don't remember exactly.
Okay. You may not have.
Okay, then I will use it now.
Okay. We'll do it on your turn. Just a second. This is available for you to put where you need to put it. The center point would be where you cast it. So where do you cast it?
Let me check this in the points range. 150.
So that's right here. I don't know. Octavian, let Kon grab it.
I think it just misses.
No, it's in it.
No, the fourth one.
It's 150, right?
It's 150. It hits the
Yeah, it still hits him. Even if it's touching him just by the lick of the corner, it's still touching him. You know?
Oh, it hits all four then. Let's go.
Can it hit all four?
Touching by a lick of the corner. It's
Let's see.
very barely touching this one.
Right. If it's not touching that one, then it is not touching that one. It does touch the corner. I do see that, but I will say that it is not reaching it effectively.
Right, that's fair.
But hey, you could hit 3 of them. Look at that.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna move this like 1 square this way then. So it's like.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Just so clarity.
Sounds good. I'm gonna copy, place that down. Okay. And then, what color is your hunger, Hadar?
Like, I assume it would be black. Or like.
That's as dark as it gets.
Good enough.
Dark Fireball is Hadar. Great, Grant, wonderful. What's the damage points on that, and what exactly do I have to do? Let's read that up. I am a great DM. What are you talking about?
Basically, it doesn't do any damage on cast.
Yes.
All creatures in it are fully blinded, and they can't hear or anything of that kind.
Do they have to be fully within it, or just while they're on it?
Let me read that again and double check.
No, I don't want that one. I want battle music. There you go.
Creatures fully within it, so none of these look to be fully within, so none of them are like truly blinded.
Okay, the yellow one is fully within it, I will say, because they effectively would have taken the full face of it, and they're right in front of it, and it just pops off, and they're like, "Oh crap, I'm in it." So their face is in it. They're blinded and probably deafened, from what I can. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, they hear other things, which is weirder. Great.
Yep. And when they start their turn within the zone, they take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh.
And when they end the turn within the zone, they make their dexterity save or take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay. Since they haven't had their turn, it will be their turn soon. I do have my things up now. Let me verify check this one only. I know I don't need it, but I do like to check it. Okay, yeah, I'll hold on to it. Alright, so then I'll just split this. Yes, do you do anything else?
Are you allowed to prepare for this actions?
No.
Okay, never mind. That would be the end of my...
Did you want to use a bonus action, though? Okay. Okay. Then that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Right. So next initiative, it says the boss. You guys don't know who the boss is. So you guys watch as all this is happening and several dragonoids are being knocked out of the sky. Medium-sized dragonoids, these crane devils, these kind of hybrid devil draconic individuals that are just being eliminated en masse behind you. Every time they're being destroyed is just a scatter of limbs that slowly turn into ash till they become fully ash. And yet, while Yenna is flying down to break apart a couple of these things with her hammer, this bone sickle hammer thing that she pulled out of her skin, you watch as something sort of opens up on this thing. It sort of bubbles up like a pool, and after the pool kind of just ejects a couple of big bursting bubbles that break, it reveals a bit of a door that becomes ajar, and out from that door, that without even allowing it to properly come out, is this massive thing that seems to be either molten metal or flesh that falls apart from this cyborg, this entity that you're not sure is. But that is the end of their turn. Oak, what do you do?
So what kind of action, or is it possible to do a perception check and try and find like an entrance or like a covered area where Oak would be out of sight, something like that?
Right. Before all this, as the Hadar happens, the allies did get to go. I forgot that guy did shoot, so that means he does get to move. So that means everybody moves, and everybody moves where he wants. Yeah. Hey, I did it right on the money, 100 feet. The moment he lands, he does a blast and is gonna hit the three individuals. Oh, one that I moved. The three individuals here. As he sees the Hunger Hadar attack the bigger ones. He's gonna make an attack. What happened? Oh, come on. It's bugged out on my thing. There you go. What does this fire attack look like? Oh, it's right here. Which one was it gonna be? I don't see the attack. I'll do it. But Oak, you said you wanted cover, right? As we
Oak was wondering if you could do a perception check to try to find like maybe a weak spot or an entrance or like a good place to hide, anything on this surface.
Okay, yeah, give me the perception check. This will be a free action. With your 14, you can sort of tell that wherever this metal entity just arrived from might be a good point to start. But other than that, every place here seems to be shifting, and any cover might not be cover after a while.
Oak is going to point up to where that thing popped out and say, hey, looks like there's a door. And he's gonna bring out his wildfire spirit.
What does the spirit do?
There it is. So it's like a companion, kind of like an animal companion. But effectively, when it pops out, it's going to deal a little bit of damage. And then I can use it to teleport around, and then it attacks. It goes on my turn after me. And it's got flight and flame seed, where it's like a ranged attack.
Right. What is spark? What color of fire is he? What is the aesthetic look?
I have him. If you can give me a token, I can pull him up. But he kind of just looks like uncontrolled fire.
Okay. Yeah. You want me to open up a new character here for you?
If that's okay with you,
Gotcha.
if it's possible.
Already doing it. And what do you do on your turn other than summon them?
So I'm going to summon them next to one of these walker things, and that walker is going to take a dexterity save or take 2d6 fire.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move towards that wall as much as I can. I don't know if I have to climb or what it would be to get further up, but I'm at least going to move to there and try to take cover against that wall.
Yeah, so that's an 8 plus 3. That's not going to be enough for them to save.
Okay.
So they'll take the full damage.
They're going to take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And the little fire elemental is going to be right next to them, and then that's my turn.
Okay, I'll put him on there. I did set up the character sheet. It does have some weird random name. I didn't edit it, but all there for you to use. I will update the enemy that you defeated right now. After I realized I didn't edit any of the other enemies, so I could play it on this other screen, so I could protect the recording. But that is fine. 3 points of damage on there. Fire. Great. And is there anything else that Oak does?
He runs up against that wall to take cover, and then that's the end of his turn.
That wall. Okay, so he has cover from the individual that just rose from the air, from the spot that you pointed at least, and some cover from the 2 bigger ones in the back.
That little red circled kind of like splay of red and yellow, that's Spark.
Let's see him. Nice. Great. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Right. At the end of your turn it'll be Octavian's turn, but before that is a legendary action. You guys watch, those who can see it happen, as there seems to be a blast of fire come out from this thing, and it's gonna it's just gonna choose the bigger dragon, so it's just gonna attack the dragon with that, and then they have to make a dex save. Oh, that's a natural 2. They take full damage. Very nice. Full damage on the dragon as he's roaring now in the air. Octavian, what do you do?
So, one question. Is this a boss?
You can only assume.
Okay. So, I'm going to use Fireball. Okay, I will be using Fireball on this place.
Here, use that one. Use that one. I need that one there. Use the brighter one. You're gonna cast it on the Hadar?
No. I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to cast Fireball. Just forget it. No Fireball.
No fireball.
today.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I will use Thunder Wave on these two.
I didn't
Let
see
me
which.
check it. Yes, I can cast it, and I will be using second level slot and
What's the What's the save requirement?
15.
15 of what? Con save, right?
No, 15 Constitution saving.
Okay. Okay. And which are the targets again?
This and this.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Let me roll for them. I will roll for both of them individual. I mean, both of them for just one roll for both of them is what I mean. They both fail with that 5 plus whatever their effect is. And what was the attack?
15.
No. I mean, what was the spell that you used?
No, what do you mean? So it was Thunder Wave.
Okay.
If they failed the saving throw, they will be knocked out for 10 feet, I think.
What's the space on Thunderwave?
Let me check it by the way. I think it's 15 on 15.
You might still be able to hit.
So, I think that I don't hit both of them.
No, you might be able to. Even with I think a 10-footer, because if you just put it in the right spot, it'll hit them.
Yes, I'm putting in the right spot to hit both of them.
But what is that area of effect though? I need to know.
Okay. I placed the area, like.
Yeah.
It is a 15-foot cube.
15 foot, well within the two of them. So yeah, I already marked both of them to take the damage, regardless. And is there anything else you do, Octavian?
I move near this spot.
You move to where? Oh, okay, I see. Right. Okay. You're more
Wait.
you're more like
Hold on.
either there or there. I think. If
Does
unless
the
you
runway have to originate from the caster?
it does. So you would have to have been there. You heard Octavian?
What?
That spell originates from you, so you would have to have moved up there, and I don't think you have enough movement to move all the way back.
No, yes, I am moving here, and I'm casting the spell on them. I think that the area should be now suitable.
Yeah, you hit both of them, but you wouldn't have enough movement to run all the way back there. But
Okay, then I will stay where I should be.
Okay.
Here.
All right. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the
At the end of your turn, is all the enemies, and then all the enemies.
Did they make saves of Underway?
They did. They failed.
Then they're pushed away.
Oh, they're pushed away as well. By how much? 5 or 10 feet?
10 meters? Sorry, 10 feet, sorry. My bad. I lost it.
No, I knew what you meant.
And that does let him trigger opportunity attack.
I'm sorry?
The caster, I think, triggers opportunity attacks, it's pushed out of its effective range.
No, not if you're forced.
Yeah, opportunity attacks don't happen from forced movement.
Despite all that, it is their goal, and things are going to get pretty rough as literally everything attacks. First thing first. Okay, we have two there pointed at you. So Oak, you get 2 strikes. 2 of these lasers from 2 of the bipedal smaller individuals see you. Their target no longer at the air, and they just strike at you. These individuals you don't have cover from. Nope and nope. But then that one doesn't aim at you anyways, so you're good. So only 2 of them do go for you. So here's the first one. And that's the second one. Does a 14 hit?
For Oak?
Yes.
No, an
Exactly.
Oak.
Okay, the 20 does hit though, right?
If you're targeting Oak, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
a
that's
20 hits, a 14 is not.
that's 6 radiant damage on there as one of these on the higher tier strike at you.
Got it.
After that, the lower ones, this one is not going to aim at... actually, it is. It's stupid. It doesn't know better. It is going to try to hit Spark, ironically, with a bright spark. So sorry about that. Okay. That's a natural 20 to Spark for
that's a
6 points of damage. Radiant damage, if that applies to anything. But the other individuals are going to target others. This one targets... One is going to target... but yeah, they haven't noticed Kon actually attack. So they're not going to attack Kon. They're going to attack the Digger there. So to Digger, he gets 2 strikes as well. So that's a hit to Digger, and I'm actually not sure of what the Digger's AC is. I have to double check it, but I believe it misses. He's pretty tanky. He's wearing armor. Yes, he's fine. No, 17 might actually hit him. So I double check it, but then I have 2 other individuals, and those are the 2 that are striking at Octavian. So Octavian, these 2 are for you. And I believe 1 hits with a 4 radiant damage. Besides that, you guys watch as, again, the dragon is assaulted by the larger vehicles. But this time, one of the larger vehicles do not actually aim at the dragon. But... this is towards Kon, as they sort of just... no, that's not it. I did the wrong one. Where is it? I don't care. That was to Kon. And hey, I just realized I'm using the wrong thing for everything anyways. Doesn't matter. Yeah, look at that. I had it on both sides. So I was using the right thing. This is what the attack is towards Kon. My apologies for being so confusing. This noisy thing does attack Kon, so they have to make a Dex save DC 12 or take damage and half as much on a successful save. So could I get a Dex save? The DC is 12 for Kon. Yes. So you take 3 points of damage only, as 4 points of damage as you're being struck by it is pretty loud mechanism, and it just sounds like but it's pretty far away, so you're not sure what exactly it is. But man, that like it felt like air was just stinging at you, and there's just these pieces of metal stuck into your body, but they do not affect you. Other than that, the other individual does a strike at the dragon, and this is what the dragon. Where is it? There you go. The dragon takes that. Full points of damage that they definitely get struck with. After that, Kon, what do you do? Simon?
I'm going to try and move this guy using telekinesis 5 feet into the radar. I'm going to further into this line.
Okay. Well, a couple questions. Is hunger Hadar concentration?
It is concentration, but
Okay.
telekinesis is not.
Telekinesis is not concentration. Okay. First, let me get con save for the damage. But telekinesis not being concentration, then you are free to cast it. Uh-oh. So Hunger Hadar is gone.
Not optimal.
No, it isn't. No, it is not.
That does give me a
Okay. I'm gonna move the Hadar.
keep the hate on there for a second.
You want me to keep it there? Sure, no problem.
I might be using it for another spell.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this is.
I wonder if I put it in the right
That's a
spot.
15 feet sphere anywhere.
15 feet what?
Sphere.
Sphere? Yeah. When it comes to 15-foot sphere, essentially it's a 15-foot square. What are you trying to affect?
I'm gonna cast darkness.
Okay. On where? On whom?
I'm gonna cast darkness. Can you see through darkness, by the way? Like, is it only people within the darkness who can't see, or can you not see through it?
You cannot see through the darkness unless you have true sight of some sort, or can see through magical darkness.
Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna cast darkness, like, yo. I'm gonna cast it like here. So it sort of like blocks the line of sight.
Yeah.
These things
Yeah.
to the dragon.
To the dragon. Gotcha. So you're just making a
Just
barrier,
Yeah.
a visual barrier. I love it. Can't target what you can't see.
Sad.
Is there anything else that you do?
After that, I am going to. I want to move this way. This way,
Mm-hmm.
like 5 feet.
Yes.
Using telekinesis into like the darkness.
Into the darkness. Okay. So it's a strength check for them, right?
Yes.
Contested, or do I have to beat your DC?
It is DC strength.
What's the DC?
It is
I gotta lower this music. I can't hear nothing.
8 plus 5 plus
16. Great. So let me roll that. Plus 3, 13, 16, meets it, beats it. So they don't move.
And that is the end of my
Okay.
turn.
At the end of your turn, this thing comes up. No. Not that. Get away from here. This thing goes up there. And that is the end of its turn. Oh, what do you do?
So, am I at the base of like a 10-foot wall, 15-foot wall? How high is that?
At the point that you're at, it is about a 15-foot wall.
Okay, so to hop up there, I would need to either like climb or teleport or something like that. Just, like,
No, where you currently from the structure you're walking about, this sort of amorphous living metal that you guys find yourselves over. It's difficult terrain to just climb over it, so it's half your movement to get over that point if you wish to.
This ledge next to this like goo
Yep,
thing.
it's easy to climb. It just takes half your movement to go over it.
Okay, and it's 15 feet up.
Just about.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So Oak is gonna use half his movement to go 5, 10, 15. So he's at the top.
Okay.
Then Spark is going to fly over. Spark's got a speed of 30 feet fly.
Yes.
10, 15, 20. And then Spark is going to do its very final ability, which is a fiery teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
So the spirit and each willing creature within 5 feet of it, being Oak, are going to teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space.
Okay.
So they're going to go 5, 10, 15, and 5, 10, 15. So they're going to teleport up to there, and then for Oak's standard action, he is going to cast Scorching Ray, lobby thing that he's behind.
Right. Dex save DC. Okay, this thing doesn't look too dexy. Let's put it that way.
It's actually three attacks. So I'm just going to roll 3d20.
Oh, it's attacks. Great, go for him.
Uh,
Yes, it is Scorching Ray. What am I talking about?
Yeah, well, there's a lot to keep track of. So I'm going to roll 3d20. Each one of them are plus 6.
All right.
A nat 1, and then 21 and 21.
21s are going to hit.
Okay, so I'll roll 4d6 fire. Total
Move
of 9 fire damage.
Move where you would, Kon. But the 9 total fire damage, great. Put that on there.
That's my turn.
Okay, put that on there is what I meant to do. Do it though. No. 9. Right. That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, this thing points one of his tendrils at you and is gonna make a legendary action. For you, it's that one. So I do need a DC 16 Constitution save or I believe you're stunned.
Got it.
Paralyzed for a minute. So you're paralyzed for 1 minute in place right there at the end of your turn. Octavian, it is your go. You watch as your new companion has attacked this disgusting looking creature and immediately is assaulted by what looks like just to be silver sparks flying over to them, and their movement just becomes slow and rigid, and they kind of strain in place as they're being paralyzed.
Which exactly are we talking about? These two?
It is up here, up over there, with the boss and Oak over there. That's what I'm talking about. But you may do what you need to.
So I'm casting Fireball on him, but I'm using Evocation Protection on the character, on this one.
Sure. Yeah. You choose up to a certain amount of people, but you could also just not hit them too. Just put it far from them. Let's see. We have this.
I will use Evocation Protection.
Does it go anywhere? No, it can't. It can't hit anybody else. Other than that, how much is
I think it hits 3.
Oh yeah. I guess you could hit another person, huh? Look at that. That's why it's good to have that tool. Yeah, you could hit 3 people. You probably could protect anybody in there. Digger was pretty close, but not there.
I'll protect Digger and this one. I know Simon. Yes.
Yeah, they're not in it. So regardless, they are cleared from it. But yeah. That's your last slot, huh?
Yes, and I am rolling 8d6, I think.
Go for it. What's the deck save that I need for them?
Let me check it. 15.
15, okay. I will roll the first one for the boss, and then just one for the other 2 individuals. So I guess it rolled both of them for me immediately. So I guess.
And I will roll for the damage.
Yeah, roll the damage. Boss 28. Saves. 28 damage. That immediately breaks the other individuals. I'm gonna move the fireball because I can't do anything with it there. But since they are hit, they are cracked and shattered. These metal pieces flying about, the ones that couldn't see. Boss has been hit, but it seems that he saved. He did not take much damage from there. But he still got hit. Still taking half of 28, which is a number that I'm sure I know and will write down. It's 14, right? Okay, got it. Is that all for you, Octavian?
And I'm going to move a little bit in difference. No, actually, no. I'm going to stay at the same player space.
Okay. You don't want to go next to the dragon. Dragon effectively is large. He's a huge creature. So you could get the benefits of 3/4 cover. I'm sorry, half cover from them. So essentially +2 AC. I would like to point that out. If you have an ally that is large, they will give you +2 AC from individuals that don't have direct line of sight.
I am going towards the dragon.
Yeah. So just remember that you have that cover. Is that the end of your turn though?
I'm going towards the dragon, and then yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Before the minions get to go, at the end of your turn is another legendary action. This one is towards you, and it'll be some haunting images, which sort of fill your mind a bit, and you need to make a DC 16 Wisdom save, or be frightened. Octavian.
It's me. Okay. I don't remember my wisdom modifier, so let me check it. So wisdom saving throw, yes?
Yeah, just click the wisdom. Just click the button. It'll do it automatic. You don't need to worry about that. Yeah. Unfortunately, not great. You don't have advantage for any reason, right?
Oh, I have 8. So what? Okay, what's happening?
You're just frightened for 1 minute. You may repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. But frightened condition essentially means, yeah. Let me pull it up. Let me read it verbatim. It says it right here. Frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its sphere is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its sphere. That is it. But you may make the save at the end of each of your next turns. But currently, as all this happens, and I don't know why the music isn't like more amped up at this point. I'm not gonna lie. But okay. A bunch of the enemies do attack. All right, and that looks kind of like this. Those two can't target anything they can't see. That one's dead. That one also is blocked. It has to move in order to see things. It moves, and it forces the dragon to make a dex save. Yes, it does. Okay, I'll worry about that in a second. The other one, he has sight of the fiery creature in the sky, so he's gonna go for that. If it could. Oh, but I forgot that he can only really target flying things. So that doesn't count. He cannot hit your thing because he can only target things that effectively have damage resistance or are essentially flying big targets. Like dragons, which he can't see. So he does nothing besides kind of shift around a bit. The other ones do attack. So that's nice. I get 2 attacks, 2 on the dragon, because they see that one. That's 1 miss, that's 1 hit. No, that's 2 hit misses. 1 to Digger. Another to Digger because Octavian might be too close. And 1 hits Digger. I believe I'm making his AC 16. Yes, I am. So yes, that is all of those individuals, and then likewise you watch as your allies individually break this one.
Stop. Who was under those shots? Me or other character?
You were not attacked. Digger was shot, and he got hit for 5 of those radiant damage, and some other amount that I have to look up in a second. But that's what you're trying to ascertain, right? Right, Jemal?
I haven't heard you except if you are asking me.
Yeah. That's what you're trying to figure out, right? If you were the target or not? Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. So after that, he's gonna do this one thing, He's going to force them to make a save. I have to bounce around because I didn't think he would actually hang around. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Hopefully he can kill them with that. Can he? If they fail. One of them dies. So that's nice. And after that, it is Kon's turn. Kon, you just watch everything start to break apart. Your allies are being affected by rays from this disgusting mass, but it seems like your plan is working, and this turret cannot target what it wants to target. And then the big mass can't get the dragon. So that's good. But things are dying. Things are breaking.
Well, I am just going to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, who?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit him. Hit that mass of, like, melting, molten metal that sort of replenishes itself from, like, within, but just keeps dripping. 11 is not enough to hit.
And then it passes twice. Because I'm looking flat.
Go for it. 13 is not enough to hit.
With my bonus
Mhm.
action, I'm going to try and move this guy here. Whereas back towards like back 5 feet. So,
Okay, can you see through magical darkness?
me? Yeah, I can.
You can? Okay, then yeah,
I
go
have
for it.
the Eldritch Invocation. That was
Go, okay then. Move him where you got to.
DC 16.
Okay.
It's range shot.
What you said, DC 16?
16.
Okay, he's not that strong. He had a +3. 15 fails. Does get moved. How much movement?
It's just 5 feet.
5 feet. Move him. Move him 5 of his 15 feet that he has, that he was trying to get in a better position. You just ruined that for him. Thank you very much, Kon.
Happy to help.
Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, this thing, this mass, what does it do? Doesn't really have much in the way of actual attacks. It gets in a better position. It sees everything now. Yes, actually goes here. Sorry. Move to the right spot. Thank you. Okay. That is the end of his turn. Oh, what do you do?
Well, I'm still paralyzed, so...
Right, so it's the end of your turn. You may repeat your save.
Okay. I will do my spark. I can direct. Am I able to direct while I'm paralyzed? Or
Of course, yes. They should still be able to function as normal.
Okay, so he's gonna do a ranged attack on that mass of metal.
Go for it.
And that is a 20 to hit.
20's gonna hit, yeah.
And that's 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna, Spark's gonna step in front of Oak, and then Oak's gonna do a con save, and got an 11, so I'm still paralyzed, and that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, being struck, this thing does take a legendary action, and chooses Kon, who has yet to be affected by stuff. And I don't know, Kon, are you inside of your darkness? Simon?
Yeah, he was. He's got.
Oh, okay. You're not,
Devil
or you
sights
are?
I am.
All right, great. So no, yeah, he's targeting Digger. The ally gets affected with I'll go for damage. Why not? No, that's the wrong thing. It's this one. There you go. Con save. Oh, it does have some constitution in him. More than anything. Yes! So half as much. Great. He does not want that full 17 necrotic damage. Definitely not. But you guys watch as Digger is struck with this sickening ray. At the end of Oak's turn, it is Octavian. Octavian, what do you do?
So I am using Firebolt on this guy.
You won't have.
What's the attack? What are you using?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. Yeah. Go for it. 19. It's definitely gonna hit.
6 damage.
6 fire. I think this thing's already been. I'll check it though. I'll find out right now. In just a second. What's half of 17? What's half of 16? Gotcha. Okay. This thing. No. Only that Hadar damage. This thing is destroyed. That thing is done as well. Is there anything else that happens on your turn, Octavian, besides you ripping this thing to shred with fire?
I think that's all because I can't do any more attacks, so it is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. At the end of your turn is all of theirs. And then they just make shots. The couple ones that can. The one that can. Oh no, there's 2 of them. There's one next to the dragon. The dragon would rip that apart. No, because he uses flame breath. Oh, but then he would have gotten hit by the flame breath as well. Let's check it. There's double flame breaths for this one guy, and he would have failed twice. That means he's destroyed already. So there's one blast happening here. Just one blast towards Josh, would you like to roll me a D8, please?
Yes.
By the way, Josh, how much health are you?
I got an 8, and I am sitting at 37 out of 43 health.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. So we're taking a lot of things.
8.
So I got that paralyzed thing didn't do damage, so I've only been hit once, and Spark got hit once too. Spark's at 24 out of 30.
I would like to say we're not even inside this thing yet, but
Right.
as the last one of the drones strikes at, this is going to Octavian. The 16.
16 definitely hits and 11 damage accepted.
And that's that. That is the end of their turn. Literally all the other ones are the 2 bigger ones that Kon has essentially messed with enough, because he moves again his 15 feet. He gets a sight of the dragon because it's a bigger target, and then just again shoots at the dragon, but the dragon essentially tanks it. And then is the allies, and now it is Kon. Kon, what do you do? As Digger is constantly shooting, by the way, at this thing up here. He's being aggressive.
Is this guy Is he floating or is he
He's kind of floating, just like 5 feet off the ground, barely. He's right next to the ledge. He's not right over it yet.
I'm thinking of like pulling him.
He won't fall. He is floating. He's a hover item. He's a hover creature.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna block him
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know I made him available. 24, yeah, 20 hits as well. Let me get the damage for that. 24 damage together. A day of 24s. That's funny to me for some reason. I'll put that on them. They take a good load of damage. Is there anything else that you do on your turn?
I'm gonna reposition myself. Here. Find this ledge. And put my turn.
So how what are we seeing? Are we just seeing like rays of force fly out from this darkness? What do these rays look like?
They're kind of like, they just look like energy rays. They're kind of like red, and they go pew pew.
Nice, love it. That's the end of your turn, right? It's their turn, and they sort of just then they could do this thing, I guess. Oh no, but this one doesn't have that, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't have an action to do. Oak, what do you do? Other than move, obviously.
So, the spark is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, Spark wouldn't see you in there because you're in a cloud of darkness. Spark's going to move to there, and then standard action dash, so he can get down to Digger. And then next turn he'll teleport. So that's Spark's full turn. Con save. Oak snaps out of it at the end of his turn and yells out to the party, "Hey, remember we were going to go inside through this opening here?" And that's it for him.
Digger's like, "Oh yeah." But he's also waiting for whatever Spark is gonna do. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn, and they can still run. It's just that Spark can teleport. He's just gonna help them move along, hopefully.
Okay. At the end of your turn, this thing assaults somebody. Octavian, or Jemal, would you roll for me a D100? Roll higher than 50. That's unfortunate. Then it's towards you, as you get this one. It's a strength save, DC 16.
Stop! I don't understand what is happening. Am I being crushed?
You're being telepathically grabbed by this thing, as it sort of enforces will upon you. So it's just a DC strength 16 save. DC 16 strength save.
Should I roll it?
Yeah. Roll it. You could just click on your character. Yeah.
Yes, it's 14 is not enough.
That's.
Can I start? Can I start praying, like to ask for the assistance?
You who you asking?
Can I start praying to ask for the assistance against these creatures?
Sure. To what level are you praying? Are you praying like to that level, or you just like hoping?
Hoping.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. You are grabbed by this thing. It does move you. Let's see. It is restrained by the raised telekinetic grip until the start of this Gaiax's next turn, or until Gaiax is incapacitated. It's just a Gaiax unit. It isn't actually Gaiax. Alright, so I have to manipulate you on their turn. That's all they can do. They should have done that earlier then. At the end of their turn is the minions. Minions go, they do nothing. One of them shoots that guy. And then, oh, I gotta do twice for this guy, I think. Or right, if I didn't, I'm just gonna take the numbers now. So the dragon just gets assaulted. And other than that, Digger does again shoot. But he, I think, waits. He goes up here so that he could be 15 feet from the ledge, so that he could be teleported up. He's kind of getting the intuition of that occurrence. But that is the end of their turn. And it is Kon. Kon, what do you do? Also, the dragon breathes fire on the thing, by the way. Just on this freaking thing
so
that's
it's my
attacking
turn?
us. No, it is Kon's turn. Currently. Oh, I'll just blast, huh? 15 is not
sorry,
enough to hit it.
Sorry, I was muted.
That's fine.
Again.
16 is enough.
Nice.
9. This thing's taking damage. It is nearly ripped to pieces. Let me double check to see if you actually did kill it with this fire from the dragon. I also have to calculate that damage on the dragon, but that's a whole different other thing. I'm only looking at numbers. Where are you? Okay, for some reason I can't find the dragon's thing. Radiant. No. Purple. There you are. There you go. Okay. If it fails, it might just be enough. So it fails. Okay. So yeah, that robot thing, it takes this damage. And then the Eldritch Blast comes through. Let me do the calculations. Like, my system is not working with me right now. It's just fighting me 100%. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Was this another 20 damage? Holy crap. So I already put in the 9 force damage that you delivered, Kon. So how did you destroy this thing as you delivered the final blow?
I kind of just like shot it and it's like just fell over. I think like that.
Just kind of like if it lost its charge.
Yeah.
Just like, I like it. Everything else is functioning as so, but that is that. What else do you do? You do have other worries, probably. Or yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
This is probably not gonna work. But if I this guy right now,
Mm-hmm.
he can see. So what's your name? Oak. Yeah. He can see Oak, right?
What you're realizing this thing is really focusing on is because it's constantly shooting, but as fast as the shots of this thing would be, if it started aiming at you guys, it'd be problematic and this area wouldn't even exist anymore. What it seems to be doing is just shooting harpoons up into the air, just trying to take out crane devils and stuff, but a lot of them have already scattered from this area to no longer be struck by it.
Nice.
It just continues to, regardless. It's just making noise. That's why it's unmoving, and the only one that's interested in doing anything to the dragon while it's down here, while it can spot it, is this one. So currently, you're stopping the dragon from being assaulted by this one. So good on you on that one. Like as annoyed as the dragon was that it was killed at one point by Octavian, because it was. It had to be resurrected. It is now very. It has noticed you. Is what I'm saying. It is like, oh, it's very, very useful magician there.
I'm gonna move this guy up 5 feet again.
Okay, you're gonna annoy him again. Gotcha.
And then I'll end my turn.
And it just keeps moving like the 15 feet is all this movement it has, and it's just like, and it's like being slid.
Oh,
Like,
don't you think telekinesis eats up movement speed?
does it?
Don't believe it does. So it would still have its full 15.
No, it does when it moves though. But then you're taking off like 5 feet of that, so it feels like it's moving slower.
I see.
Yeah. It moves its full speed when it can, but you keep messing with it. Is there anything else?
That would be all.
All right, the boss is already dead. So take that guy out of initiative. Oak, it is your go.
So there's an entrance right here where the boss came out of, right?
That area seems to have been an exit at some point, but it seems pretty closed up, and it doesn't look like a door or a bay or anything that could resemble an entrance. It
Do I
did
see
at
any
one
kind of
point.
entrance anywhere?
Repeat that for me.
Do I see any kind of entrance anywhere?
No, but this is the spot where you saw the imprint in which it split open. You're not like crazy. Like Oak isn't imagining it. Like he knows where he saw this thing. He's like, it's there. It's just not there currently.
Is this like metal or plants? Or
The living metal seems to just have connected itself again.
Okay. I am going to try to fire off. I'm going to try to step out into it and see if it's solid under my feet.
Completely.
I'm going to try to fire off a flaming sphere, and I'm going to just try and like dig into the ground with it right here and just keep it like burrowing straight down.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
And then,
that works. Roll the damage for me.
okay.
What is this? A dex save?
Yeah, it's a dex save.
Yeah. Okay. Imagine a planet-sized thing moving, just like dodging it. Yeah. I don't see it happening. 5. Okay. So you start putting this globe of intense heat into the ground. What does this globe look like? This fire. I don't want to make it a globe necessarily unless you want it to be that. But that is what I'm gonna grab for you, at least.
Yeah, no, it's just it's like a big, tall pine tree that is just like spinning like a corkscrew, drilling down into the ground.
I love it. I'm grabbing the asset for it. It is, you said, a sphere?
Flaming Sphere is the name of the spell.
Okay. Sphere. That thing is tiny.
And Spark is going to teleport Digger and then offer to teleport the dragon. It's up to the dragon if he wants to go along or not.
The dragon gives you, like, the most disrespectful side eye you've ever gotten in your life.
Okay.
And sort of just jumps at this thing now that it doesn't have like so much to contend to, and rips it in two. This other thing immediately turns to it, and it is gonna go to attack it, but we're effectively out of initiative at this point. As it sort of seems like the moment you start touching there, specifically, you're seeing a lot of the bodies that are about and around melt and become part of the area. It just, like, their bodies just have like an overlay, like a skin, a silver silk skin over them, as if it's being assimilated slowly and surely until they no longer resemble what they used to be anymore and are just part of the body, if not a bit cracked up and scattered, incomplete and malformed for sure. Combat is over, and it seems that there is a lull, at least for the time being. The dragon does not destroy this thing, but instead literally just cut, destroying its entirety, essentially making it inert. But that too starts to become assimilated after a while.
We still want to get in, right? Like, our objective is still to get inside.
Yeah. The dragon does go over to you guys.
Am I free from the effects of frightened?
Yes, you are. We're out of initiative. You're free from the effects. As soon as that monster died, it was you were free from it.
Can I approach Vienna, for example?
Yenna's not here.
Where are others? Who can I approach?
The dragon is here.
Okay, then I'm going with the others inside.
Okay.
Oak is just going to keep drilling, and Spark's going to keep helping.
By the way, I am very sorry, but I can't continue this session any longer. I have to leave, so...
I say let's close up here, because I also am teetering, and will probably knock out. But good job, everybody. We're at the precipice, at the entrance point, essentially, because I took your 5 points of damage and did it for the whole minute. So that's essentially what? 5 is the 10 minutes. I mean, 5 rounds. So 5 times 10.
Yeah, 6 seconds in a round, so it's 10 rounds, so 50 damage.
Yeah, 50 damage will give you a thin hole for any medium creature to go through. And that's everybody.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Done. You guys
right,
will be able to start next game inside of this construct. I wonder what awaits us inside of that.
Okay, that's nice.
Should be fun. Everyone have a good one. Thank you again for playing.
Thank you.
It was a
Goodbye.
joy.
Bye.
Thanks for running the game.
By the way, are we using XP for levels?
We play Milestone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sounds good.
So pretty soon. Nope, there's no level up coming up soon. There is a long while. If you free the Underworld, that's an automatic level up. So that.
Yes.
But again, that's it. That's all I have. And I'm gonna go. Thank you
Yeah.
for playing with us. Have a good night.